D-Generation X is going into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2019. And yes, this means that finally Chyna will take her place in WWE history. Well, what's going on out there, world? It's your boy Tommy on the spot. Thanks so much for joining us today here on Watch Along Wrestling. If you like what you see, make sure you leave a big thumbs up and subscribe for more great wrestling content throughout the week. And be sure to follow me over on Twitter at WatchWrestlePod. So as I say, the world of pro wrestling never stops. Just when you thought maybe it was time to take a seat, be able to kick your feet up a little bit after a big Elimination Chamber pay-per-view last night, not so fast. WWE announced this morning their headliner for the 2019 class for their WWE Hall of Fame, and that is, of course, D-Generation X. And what has people excited and has people talking is this doesn't only mean Shawn Michaels and Triple H. No. The core nucleus of DX, consisting of Shawn Michaels, Triple H, the New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, X-Pac, and Chyna will be going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Now, let's start with Chyna, because obviously that's the one that means the most, at least to me. Especially when years ago Triple H kind of came out and said that there was no chance of Chyna going into the Hall of Fame when he was on Stone Cold Steve Austin's WWE Network podcast, citing that how could he go ahead and do that when WWE currently has a PG product, and if they were to put Chyna in, kids can go home and Google her and see things that are anything but PG. Thankfully, Triple H has come around on this, and Chyna's influence has certainly been something that has really come to light recently with Nia Jax going into the Hall of Fame, and really the impact that she's had, not only as a performer for all of women's wrestling, but for intergender wrestling. She's a former Intercontinental Champion. She's the first woman to be in the Royal Rumble. She came within a couple weeks of headlining SummerSlam 1999. So she's somebody who definitely deserves this honor. It's a testament to her mother, who's been running her Twitter page for a long period of time and really pushing for Chyna to get this honor. It's something that should be celebrated. For people out there that feel like it takes away from the fact that she's going in with the rest of DX, it really doesn't. DX is certainly really influential kind of in their own right. If you think about back in the Attitude Era, while many kids were out there flipping the bird due to the influence of Stone Cold Steve Austin, while many kids were out there telling people it didn't matter what their name was as due to the influence of The Rock, there were just as many doing crotch chops, and there was just as many, who really fit into that whole WWE Attitude Era scene like D-Generation X. So the group should go in together. Maybe later on. This doesn't mean that later on Chyna's not going to go in on her own. She very well might. If you take a look at someone like Shawn Michaels, this is Shawn Michaels' second induction, and I don't think anyone will complain if he gets a third induction by being honored as a part of the Rockers. This also means that Triple H is really solidifying his role now outside, going from in-ring performer to WWE legend, as now he'll go into the Hall of Fame for the first time, and I'm sure he'll also get honored as a singles competitor, and probably even honored as a member of Evolution. So it's totally fine that the group is going in together. What this also means is that X-Pac is somebody who's going to get honored, and obviously if you remember his appearance at WWE 25th anniversary with the rest of the Clique, X-Pac was the guy that the crowd was really excited to see, because they remember that he got his start right there in New York City, right there in the Manhattan Center, at least from WWE perspective, by defeating Razor Ramon as the 1-2-3 Kid in one of the most memorable episodes of the early stages of Monday Night Raw. It's great that X-Pac will be able to get that bit of an honor, and I'm sure Lula will be on stage with him, which is always great to see. Lastly, this brings us to the New Age Outlaws. No surprise that Road Dogg is going in. He's somebody who's very much a big part of WWE behind the scenes right now. He's a head writer for SmackDown. He's one of the top producers for WWE. But interesting to note that Billy Gunn is also being honored as a part of DX. This is Billy Gunn's first appearance for WWE since he was let go during the reincarnation of Tough Enough that gave us Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, the Velveteen Dream, a host of others. He was a trainer for that season, but was let go when it was revealed that he had a PED violation when he was doing some sort of bodybuilding type of, competition outside of WWE auspices. Of course, another wrinkle to that is that Billy Gunn has been announced as a producer for All Elite Wrestling, so it's interesting to see that right before Double or Nothing, just a month before, he's going to be out there and ingrained with the WWE family going into the Hall of Fame. Let me know what you think about this induction. Let me know how you're feeling. Are you excited that DX is going in? Do you feel like they're a headliner that is worthwhile? This also means that if the rumors are true, and the Hart Foundation's also going in, that Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, man, they're always there with each other. They'll both be going into the WWE Hall of Fame at the same time. So it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm excited about it. Do you feel like this is enough of DX? Do you feel like maybe they should pull out Tori or Stephanie McMahon or Rick Rude, who are also members of DX. I'm sure Hornswoggle will maybe make an appearance. You think he belongs there? Let me know, and we'll talk again real soon. So until next time, everybody, thanks so much for joining us here on Watch Along Wrestling. And be sure to subscribe if you like what you see. Leave a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more great wrestling content throughout the week. Thanks so much, and have a great day.